Hello everyone. Um, Today we have with us Debojeet Jha. He is my roommate as well as he is an incoming intern at Microsoft. Also, he is one of the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador from our campus. And I'll just give it to him. Over to you, Debojeet.
Okay, so thank you, Arnab. Hello, hi everyone. I am Debojeet Jha from third year IT, and I am a Alpha student ambassador at Microsoft. So today the main agenda that we have here, right, that how we can help you guys to actually apply for this role, that the student ambassador role at Microsoft. So before actually going into further discussion, I would like to have a little bit of a chat with you guys that there is a one question that is there in the application that is asked. There is only one question, main question. That is main question. That is what actually really excites you about technology. So I want any of you to just come forward and give a short answer about it. That what excites you about technology. Anyone?
For me,
It's like anyone, like it's not like we'll judge you or anything. Like you can say any shit you want.
yeah, so someone has to break the ice. So I will say
Yeah.
for me, it's the fact that it's constantly evolving and day by day it's getting better and better. The capabilities are improving. I think that's what fascinates me about technology. It's not stagnant. It's always going to get better. The number of transistors in a chip is always going to increase. That's the move slow, right? So that's what fascinates me.
Yes, right. So yes, like Arnab has a reason. So every one of you must have a reason that you guys actually really get excited when you actually listen about any new technology, any new, let's say, mobile phone, any new laptop, about the speeds, the clock speeds. We guys do get excited, like. So that's the whole actually point of this application, right? So only they ask you a few questions like who are you, where are you from, but the main question is this question, that what really excites you about technology. So I would say you guys to actually really be honest while answering this question in the application. So many of us actually filled the application form in the for the Microsoft Student Ambassador, but in like those who got selected, I actually see a trend that only those who did not actually copied the answer from any random Quora article or Medium article, they actually do got selected, and their answer was pretty shitty. Like mine was also like very bad. If I look back at my application, I like, oh my god, what I have written. So that's the kind of thing. So the while filling the application, please make sure that you really actually fill this question with very honest, like really, like you can whatever you want, and you have to make a video presentation of it. Whatever you write, you have to make a video of it and then actually attach this thing in your application. Okay, so that's from my side, and I like you guys to actually come forward and ask any question that you have in mind, like any of the benefits or like that, if you want to know. Okay, so we have Avi here. He's like, okay, so is it necessary for me? Okay, so hi Avi. So no, it's not necessary there. Okay, but there are a lot of MLSs in our campus. So personally, me, I have never taken a session, but there is Deboshmita who has taken some sessions, and she's really good at it. You guys should join her session. Like you guys should have received her mails. So yeah, it's totally up to you. The whole point is not about taking sessions in MLSA. The whole point is that you guys should be aware of the technology, and you guys should actually use the technology and then spread it to others. Like we not only spread technologies with sessions, like you guys have a small group circle, or you guys do work in a group, like we have CodeIIEST here. So we do talk a lot about these things, like what to use, what not to use, why to use that. So whenever you learn about these technologies, so you will learn its pros and cons, and then you can use it. So whole point is of the MLSA program is to make you aware of all the technologies that Microsoft has, and how can you use it, and to spread it and to spread it among your peers and among your network. So it's not necessary to take sessions, but it is really necessary to learn those technologies and actually have to spread this in your network. Uh, yeah, there are two questions added. How will you increase outreach for an event? Okay, so for Amrita Kesh, so yeah, for the first question, that for an event, so we have separate actually marketing teams at MLSA that guide us how we can market our events for sessions. So there are a lot of things that they told you. You have to just tell a list of like 5 or 6 points. You have to make sure you have did all of them, and that's the way. And another way is that you can do it by yourself. Like you will have a let's say you have a school friends group. Okay, so you can actually network with them, or you can you guys do have friends in different colleges. You guys through different hackathons or like that, you guys do have like some network in different colleges to some really awesome guys who are really into technologies. They also have network, so that's why you can outreach your event. And like to be very honest, your first event will not be that much of participants. There will not be that much of participants, but slowly there will be participants. And the most amazing thing about the MLSA program is that the MLSs will join your event. Okay, so your event will never feel like it's empty. So there will be a certain number of people always that the from the Microsoft side. Okay, and that way you can outreach your program, and you can do like anything. Like you will get posters, banners, all ready to use from that from your team. So that's the winner. And the second question, how have you inspired or helped a peer? Okay, so this is a really nice question. So let me so to actually have this question, I was a part of Engage program. If you guys follow me, you will know. So in that we are asked to actually create a Microsoft Teams clone, and we also have to deploy it. So I am just telling you just one incident. Okay, so while deployment, we have to like choose where to deploy an app. For most of the Engage programs that we had, most of them they were newbies, so they didn't apply. So that way, I was the only MLSA in my group, the 6 of us. So we had a meeting, and I did tell them that yeah, you can do it in Azure like this. You can use this or this, and that way I helped a peer that yeah, you can use, and they literally did it. So that is where that's the way. Also, if you guys know Outlook, that's the email service by Microsoft. So some of my friends who actually having problem with email managing with Gmail, like everyone does not like the same thing. So I suggested him that use Outlook, and he is happily using Outlook now. So this way the peer helping will work. Okay, so any next question, Abhi? What will the tasks for beginner? Is it necessary to promote stuff, and do they have? Okay, so like it's not necessary to promote stuff. Okay, and what is necessary that you should learn. Like they will give you modules. Okay, you will get free LinkedIn learning. You will get free Microsoft free access to Microsoft Learning website. So you have to learn a few things, like to actually even be in alpha position. You have to complete a module and then submit a test, and that's the way. The mandatory thing is learning, not promoting. So they are not making you a salesman. They are making you actually interested in their technology, and they are making sure that you learn their technologies. If I am not actually clearing all the doubts, feel free to ask any follow-up questions.
Yeah, I would say that many have not yet filled the application form yet. So I think if you can go through the application form and then just look into the various fields that are asked, and maybe you can just describe what you have written in your time.
Okay,
so
like,
I think that will give them an idea.
Yeah. So let me open the page actually. And in the meantime, anyone can ask any question, and it will be very good if you guys can unmute and ask this question. Like it's not it's feeling like one way. It should be two way. Just unmute yourself and talk anything.
Yeah. Good evening, Bhaiya. This is
good evening.
Jyoti Jaswal. Yeah. Like, what are the key factors that they notice in the video?
Okay, so Jyoti, what I told earlier that the only thing they will ask you in the video, like what really excites you about technology. That's the question, right? So it's the question was, it doesn't have a different answer. I would say, like if you can really actually explain your points in the video, that will be a really great point. You should be confident while talking to the video in the video. So I guess that's the two things that you can maintain. And like it's really, I could not say that, yeah, Jyoti, these things they will actually notice, and this they will not notice. So like just be confident and like talk and explain the points that you have written well. That's the two things I would suggest. And apart from that, like it's, I would say that there is no definite answer.
Okay.
Hello, Bhaiya. This is Honorable. Bhaiya, so my question is like, can you just opt out in the middle or something, or like, do you have to continue? How long is it?
No, you can opt out at any time.
Okay.
Oh, it's not like but you will not in meantime you will not feel like that you are getting a burden of this. Like I said now, that's it's a learning process, not some work you have to do. It is enjoyable actually. If you do it very carefully, it is enjoyable. You get to learn a lot of stuff. You get to meet with a lot of guys out there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so basically nothing is enforced over there. So it's all up to you whether you want to keep 5 sessions a month or just a single session, or if you don't want to keep any session, you just want to, take the benefits that are there. I think that's how it works probably, right, Debojeet?
Yes, of course. Like the student team is there, like they will not force anything to you. It's not like you are interning there or anything. You are a student partner. And it's don't confuse it with other student partners like Internshala or like that. They make you salesman. This will not make you a salesman. Like they will not tell you to go and buy Azure. They will say you, yeah, learn Azure and say to your peers that, yeah, you can do it, these things with Azure. This is the whole point. And the second thing, that tell your peers that they will not actually moderate that. Means you can say or you can't say. It means you have to learn that they will see. But what you say, that they will never see. But the session that we will conduct, you have to record them and you have to submit them. I don't think that those things will be necessary for you now, because those things will be actually given to you in a PDF, in a PDF, like how to submit the sessions and how to record the session, all of those things. Okay, so now I have opened the actually the application form, and I guess you have all the, you can read the privacy terms or not, just allow them. And in the personal information section, there is the name and all those things. I guess you guys don't have any problem in filling out those things, like there's a button select region. Okay, so academic details, I guess you guys have IIST here, so it's a lucky thing that you don't get IIST in every website. And yeah, expected graduation date, just fill the, please do. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Like they are asking
uh,
for the GitHub profile link, but mine is not there.
just create one and give to and provide it there. It's not like they will check. Matlab, just create one and provide them there. You can work on it later. Like it's not like one day thing, na? Like you have to make it somewhere in the way. Yes, Jyoti. Okay, so there is one thing, that is if you are hosting a technical event, which steps do you need to create awareness even and attract the target audience? This is a question I guess a lot of you guys will have trouble actually filling out. So what I actually feel here, that I said in the promote section that what I said earlier, that I will contact my school friends, my friends in different colleges, my fellows in means maybe even different countries. They also need technology, right? And also my current college students. And also I wrote a point that I will try to engage a professor there, so that way I can have a little bit more audience there. So yeah, you can write those things, and you can write anything that you can do. Like if you are a part of a club, like let's say some of you guys are part of CodeIIEST, then you can write there, I am part of CodeIIEST and I can promote it there. Or you are part of any other different organization, like say any other different organization, and you can say mention it there, that I am part of this club or this institution, and I can promote it there. There are folks that they really interested in technology. Yeah, that's really cool enough. And there is another point, like inspire. How have you acted as an agent to change or influence your peers? So in this field, what like how you can inspire a folk? Like you have to first get your learning first. So that's the thing I was also saying earlier, that it's a learning process. You have to learn first, then inspire. So feel free to like mention any past experience here. Like all of you have cleared JE, and when we are in 12, we always mentored our fellas in who are in 11. Like do this, do this. So feel free to mention it here. Like also even not even 12, in class 10. In class 10, we have told some student who is in 5 that yeah, do algebra or do trigonometry from now, or start doing IE from now. So yeah, you can mention that things as well. It's not a real problem there. So yeah, fill these things here. And the video thing I already told you guys. About the social media, na, you can put any social media here. That's not like any restriction. Like in the blog post, I actually uploaded my Hacktoberfest experience there, which I have written. And like all the and other things are there. Like you can yeah, okay, and you can use your Twitter, anything. It's completely up to you how you want to showcase your profiles. Like I never use my Facebook account anywhere before applying, because I do a ton of shit there. I don't want recruiters to see that. And yeah, and like Jyoti, I guess your question was that you need to provide a GitHub repository, right?
Yeah, where you're like they are asking for
Yes,
it is optional, like, but mine is not very updated. Like I'm not very active there, so it is good
Well,
to mention or not.
I would say create a GitHub and upload your assignments there and just share it with there. Like providing GitHub is really actually creates good impact. If you can do it, do it. Means
You
it
have
will.
GitHub, right? I remember Jyoti, you having a GitHub profile.
Yeah, I have, like, it is not very maintained, that I'm not very active.
Okay. Like yeah,
platform.
even I didn't have. Even I even had only one contribution when I actually filled out the form. So it's not really like that. You don't have active or anything like it. It's means you will hardly have a GitHub that is really well maintained. You will get, so do these things. Like in the meantime, yeah, Rahul can actually give some advice here.
Yeah, like what I would say that GitHub is for, just version control system. It's not your profile. So yeah, we showcase our projects over there. But the fact that you have a GitHub account and you have made some comments, I think it says a lot about that. Like at least you know how to create you know how version control system works, you know how Git works. And GitHub is owned by Microsoft. So yeah, I think you should at least just mention your GitHub profile. That's it.
Yeah, and okay, so now let's move on to the additional information section. So there is one thing that which are the following technologies you are interested in. So it's you can fill out this thing on your own, like which technologies you are interested in. Not make sure these things. These are two different things. Not knowing a technology and being interested in it are two different things. Okay, like I am really interested in AI, but I do not know a shit about AI. So that's really. And there is another. Okay, so fill out this on your own and put the technology that you're really interested in. Okay, and then there is another section that is there anything else you would like to share with us. So in this section, I would say that fill out any past experience of hosting any event, or like any of your like being a public speaker or managing an event, this kind of experience you can share here. So that will really help in this thing. And apart from that, there is no questions. So this is the whole application thing. And yeah, like if you guys do have any question more on the application, please feel free to ask.
Where this is not related to the application, but like what is the difference between the alpha and beta
Okay,
student
okay. So
ambassador?
yeah. So alpha and student, there are different levels in student ambassador. Okay, there first when you will be a new student ambassador. Then after complete a learning module, means you have to learn a thing from the learning page of Microsoft, complete a module, give the test and pass in it. Then you will become alpha student ambassador. So being an alpha student ambassador attracts some perks, like you will get Azure credit, like somewhere like around 10,000 to 11,000 rupees of Azure credit. That's a really big number. And then you will get free LinkedIn learning. So that's the perks. And you will also get a free name.com hosting service. So these are the perks that come with alpha. And after successfully hosting an event, you will be promoted to beta. So in beta, there are there are also some perks, like you will get a swag box, like you will get Microsoft branded T-shirt, water bottles, pen, diary, and all that. And after that, after being in beta, you can host after that sessions, and you can also contribute to the community. And contributing to community by saying that contribute to community, like we have our own channels on Microsoft Teams. There we help each other. Like if anyone is facing any issue, then we help him. Like anyone facing any difficulty in hosting an event, we help. We are always there to help. So like that, you can share that in the community. And then if you are good enough, then you will be promoted to a gold student ambassador. So that's a really like high level thing. Like very few people become a gold student ambassador. And being a gold student ambassador attracts some really serious perks, like you will get direct mentorship from Microsoft about leadership. And even some gold student ambassador get program managerial internships at Microsoft. So that's a really good thing, being a gold student ambassador. So is your doubt clear?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes. Okay. So anyone have any random doubt? Just ask about it, like about this program. Anything like anything you have in mind. And one more thing that I would really say that good about this MLSA program is that the global program managers always the team is very like there is no division. Like the global program manager will also reply to your messages. There is nothing like the Pablo is the global program manager for this MLSA thing. And if you do any mistake, he will say that yeah, delete this thing, or yeah, correct this thing. So even he helps. And there are always constant support from the pillars at Microsoft, and also from the community itself. So you will never feel stuck on anything. You will never run out of help. So that's a very good thing. And even you can also like share your personal things. Like there are some guys in MLSA who have personal YouTube accounts. They share their videos there. We really like it. So, and also like some students do some really cool projects. They share there. Some of them contribute their projects. Or even there are some groups like in MLSA that actually take session in the groups. Like they learn the technology together, then do sessions on the technology with other peers. So the community is really a great help there. Where from we get the links for sessions? Okay, so Gaurav Kumar, the MLSs send the emails in group mails. So I would really say that if you are in the group in the first year, your email address is added in the first year group email, then you will be getting the links. And if you guys really want those links now, like I do not actively share those links. We get them in the community. Then I will share those links with you via, let's say, I can share. Yeah, like I will share with different folks that they will share it in your group. Yeah, I will do that from now onwards. Like you will not get every link of every session, but we do get the link for sessions. So I will do that. I will share those things. Just like anyone have any other doubt or anything? And the Microsoft Azure credit that you get now, like what I say that 11,000, like Rahul was saying that give me some. So that's a really great help. Like Azure is a super powerful platform. Many companies like Walmart really rely on Azure for the infrastructure. So you can do a lot of things with Azure. And if you really want to be good at development, it really helps the credit that you get. You will get a really, like you don't have to think anything about like where I have to host this website, or you don't have to search for a free hosting services all the time. You don't think that my website will be down in meantime. So you will always have that full support and all that things.
Yeah, like I mean, I deploy a Discord bot. After 15th of every month, Heroku runs out of dynos. Like that's one of the issues. Like I wish I had Azure credits for that.
So you see, it's a really big help. Because most of us do projects now, we actually drop them only because of deployment. Like we do not never deploy it. Like who will take care of this thing? Like who will every 15 days? Like Arnab is really passionate about this, but who will, like even myself, I didn't deploy it after every 15 days. So that's a really good thing. Like deploy it once and just forget about it. You will get mail if anything goes wrong. So it's a really cool thing. Yeah, no. That will be very soon, I guess. Anyone have any doubt regarding this? Please ask. You no, Neeraj, that is completely separate things. There is no connection in it between this. That there's literally no connection between being a Microsoft intern and being a part of this community.
Although, like sometimes the HR asks questions about like, have you taken any community or you've done any extracurricular activities. So if you have these points, like you've taken a session or conducted any event, I think these conversations can fill up those part of the HR interviews that you have. So it indirectly helps, but no, not directly.
Yeah, like the experience you will get, that will really help you in the long run, but you will not get any upper hand in being a Microsoft intern there. Like in the application form, you cannot actually mention it like that I was a I was a student ambassador in Microsoft. There is no room in it in the application form. And yeah, like this was a really means in our community, this was a question that whether should put these things in the resume or not. So yeah, you can put it on the resume as an experience. Like it's a really good thing. Like you will get to know a lot of things when you actually really get in the community. It's really like the first week will be really awesome. Like you will get to know a lot of things. A lot of things will be happening. You will get to an induction, and there will be a lot of meetings. Pablo will meet with you. Then Sarah is there. There is a program manager. She will meet with all of you, and it's a really great experience. And after those things, after you conduct session, you learn things. It's in the whole package, it's a really good experience. And yeah, it will. You can put it on the resume as an experience. You can talk about it in the HR, but yeah, it will not really help in getting a direct internship or anything like that. Yeah, like someone break this silence and ask any doubt. Any doubt. Yeah, like there's one question from my side. Like, why do you guys wanted to be a part of this MLSA program? Like, you guys have your reason. Nah? I
Because the seniors are telling.
yeah, like, why do you want to become a part of this? Anyone, like anyone, let's say Tanmay.
I don't do that.
please, anything like, yeah, I want the Microsoft logo in my LinkedIn. Yeah, anything like that. Because my only reason was itself that I wanted to get the Microsoft logo in my LinkedIn.
हाँ हाँ
If it was me,
वही चाहिए.
yeah, then I go ahead.
Yeah, like Arindam and I used to like he used to call me and like, bhai kab milega wo Microsoft wali bottle. Yeah, this was the thing like between us. Yeah, yeah, like just wait for a year and your LinkedIn will be filled with information. Yeah, that's a really good thing, Neeraj. You will get a lot of experience there.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so like if you guys don't have any questions, then we can like sum it up.
Yeah, we might just stop recording the session, and if you have any other, like this was usually our virtual coffee chat, and we just converted it into MLSA. So if you have any other, by the way, okay, we just wait 5 more minutes, or maybe 3 minutes.
Okay.
If you have no questions, then I will ask Neeraj to stop recording. And then if you have any other generic questions, you can feel free, because there's a lot of participants over here. 41 people are joined. So yeah, we can dissolve into coffee chat. There was Neeraj has a question: which level of program you are in?
Okay. Yes. So me, along with Arindam and all, we are in alpha mission. Debojeet is there. She's in beta currently, and we currently don't have any gold from our institute. So we are really hoping some of you will come as a gold from our institute.
Also, there is this one, Microsoft Summit that happens, right? I think only the gold participants or
not only the golds. Actually, I guess the top performing betas also go there.
I see.
Like you guys can see Deboshmita in the Microsoft Instagram page, Microsoft Instagram page. Deboshmita's post was there, so this is really cool. You can just check it there.